So, how does this season, let's talk about specifically the finale. How does this final episode of season two stack up against the final episode of season one for you?
That's a great question, and I've kind of been trying to think of my answer, but I mean, I think they're both really great. I think season one finale is just so iconic in a way.
Yeah.
Um, in all of season one, the season one first episode is iconic. We didn't it just changes the finale of season one changes so much of what
Yeah.
the story is. And I don't think the finale of season two changes anything in a big way.
It doesn't maybe feel as impactful.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, I think that season one finale, like we just kind of jump in and then it never lets up until it kind of culminates in this big emotional climax. That is still one of, if not the show's best scenes.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I can't say that the season two finale, as entertaining as it is and as mostly exciting as it is, I can't say it lands as well as the season one finale. Um, but overall, like it caps off the season pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we addressed a lot of things. We tied up the plot with Angstrom Levy for of as much as we know we have. Um, Great episode of television, but yeah, I mean, I guess I've come to my answer that it doesn't stack up against season one finale.
Yeah, that one could be hard to beat. Um, how
What?
does the season? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you go. Yeah, I think you're gonna ask the same question.
Well, how does the season at large, as a whole, all eight episodes, stack up against season one?
Well, it's so hard because I feel like I haven't I had to wait so long to see part two that it feels like two totally different seasons. But
Yeah, I'd be curious to watch to binge season two front to back, and in like a couple days.
yeah, I, hmm, I feel like they're pretty comparable if you take out obviously the first episode and the last episode of season one. I think the
Yeah.
first episode of season two is awesome and also very, very revealing. Um, but I think the, middle episodes, I think those are pretty comparable. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this season, especially with the hiatus, definitely made more of an effort to
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of like high stakes episode to episode. Um, Feels like there's just more going on, and there is. Uh, for better or for worse, I think season one is way more focused as a single season of television, and season two is juggling way more, and sometimes it can feel a little disjointed, in my opinion. But I would say overall, like episode to episode, season two is maybe a little more exciting. But I think possibly as an overall season, probably the first season is just a little cleaner.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think that goes for a lot of television. They put their all into season one, and I think we're just learning we're learning the characters, we're learning the world in season one, so we're just so every episode, like some a new piece of information is revealed. So,
Yeah.
at what do you think, or I guess at what point do you think the Sequids are gonna come back in season?
Well, I mean, I suppose the Angstrom storyline wrapped up pretty quick, as far as we know. Um, I would say it doesn't seem like a well, honestly, it could be like the opener to season three is like, oh, that threat that happened a while ago is back, and then maybe they resolve it in the like the kind of the B plot of that episode is like the
Mhm.
Nolan stuff and the Viltrumites. I could see that happening. I could also see them waiting till like season three, episode two, or episode three, but hopefully within the first few episodes. It's just stressing me out that that's just an unresolved like conflict.
Yeah, I don't it they have to keep the plots going though if they want to keep the show going. So we have to put our trust in Robert.
Yeah. You know who we didn't see this season, who I know has a lot to do in the comics, and we see him in season one. I don't know if you remember, but Battle Beast,
Oh,
who is like the it's like in season one, episode six, maybe. He's like this big, like kind of lion humanoid
yes, yeah,
creature
yeah.
that just whoops Mark. And in the comics, he's like one of the strongest characters in that universe.
Huh?
And at the end of season one, when Mark is thinking about, when we kind of see this quick montage of all these threats, all these like plot threads, he's included in that. And so, but we don't see him at all this season. Um, but I know he does a lot in the comics, so maybe we'll see more of him in
Yeah,
season
we
three.
we also haven't seen the Mauler twins in a while, I think.
Yeah, we haven't seen them in a few episodes. We don't get any kind of weird like resolution or like indication of what they're going to be up to next season.
We saw their last the last time we saw them was episode 4 of season 2. So it's been a while. What are they up to?
Oh, has it really been that long?
Hmm.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. They're planting a lot of seeds, and then I think who knows kind of the order of which these will come back into play. Um, there's also that guy in season one that kind of betrays Mark in the episode with Battle Beast. Uh, what is his name like Titan or he can like turn his body into like rock or something.
Oh,
I'm
um,
going to look it up.
Mock? No, that's
No, it is Titan.
oh, that's oh yes.
Um, yeah, we also see him in the season one like kind of last montage as he's like seems like he's kind of taking over some like crime, uh, organized crime, in the city, but he does not pop up in season three at all either.
There's so many characters. We need to start keeping like a tab on them, like a create an Excel sheet with every character
We
we're doing if they're deceased or alive.
Yeah, we need a just a master spreadsheet. Anyone that is named character in the show. Last seen season one, episode seven. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Who knows who we'll see in season 3, but I am excited.
I'm super excited. How long do you think we'll have to wait?
My gosh. A year? I hope. I could wait a year.
I can wait a year. we'll get The Boys this summer, and that'll tide us over for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess so. Guess we'll go like watch some movies, watch some other TV shows, I guess.
I'm just so invested in
I
Mark and Adam
know.
Eve that like what am I supposed to do without seeing the will they won't they every week?
Just create your own will they, won't they, Megan?
It's not a bad idea.
It could
I
be
can't wait till
I'll
the what are you gonna say?
you, you can be my like real life Meave. Like you and whoever you decide. I'll
I
cheer for you.
gotcha.
I'll cheer for you
Yeah,
the way I cheer for Meave.
I'll let you know.